Hello YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another random review. This one is of a 2022 movie. Yes, that's not a Hallmark or a Lifetime movie. It's an animated DC film that came out this year, I think in like January or February. It came out before the Batman, and it's a lot shorter. It's only an hour and 15 minutes without the end credits. And it doesn't star Batman this time. It's of the one of the classic supervillainesses and anti-heroes. Catwoman, Hunted. Yeah. This is the movie that came out in 2022. I'll show you the picture. Hold on. It's a surprisingly good film. I do like it, but I have some problems. But let me load it. Here it is. Catwoman, the Hunted. It's a PG-13 movie, so do not show your kids this movie. It's got a lot of blood, especially in the second half of the movie where Catwoman gets scratched. She's bleeding on the side, on her side, and she stabs a guy with her freaking heels that are really sharp. Basically, it follows Catwoman in an attempt to steal a priceless jewel. That green, was it the cat's eye opal or something like that? It's a green gem. This puts her squarely in the crosshairs of both a powerful consortium of villains, Interpol and Batwoman. Yes, the weakest part of the movie, but I'll get to that. And the animation is stunning. This Japanese style for the characters, the DC characters, it works really well. Good colors. Some of the CG is a little wonky, but it's a freaking DC movie in 2022. I wasn't expecting too much. Like I said, Liz Gillies is a fantastic Catwoman. She's sexy. She's subtle. She doesn't have god awful dialogue. She's very well written. Her costumes in the movie are really, really cool. Her original purple outfit and with the cape, and then she has the more modern take. This version, the one with the black ears from the Arkham games. Yeah, and also Steve Bloom is in the movie. He does Solomon Grundy. Is basically a cameo. Who else is in the film? Keith David does Tobias Whale. Jonathan Frakes does King Faraday. Kelly Hu does a character named Cheshire, who's a ninja warrior with a cat mask and like claws and sharp objects. Jacqueline Oberdorf plays La Dama. She was a Spanish girl. I think she has like bat wings or something like that. Yeah, and the film's short, so it's got a lot of good action sequences, except for the CG cars that are in the chase scene. But there were some problems. Some of the voice actors in here were god-awful. I'm not bad. God-awful. Stephanie Beatrice, this is the girl from Encanto, right? The main girl. She sounds like a she-male in this movie. She does the voice of Batwoman. And she sounds the whole movie like this. She sounds like that for the whole movie. I'm like, Batwoman, I hate that character, but she doesn't sound like a she-male, right? She's supposed to be a woman. Doesn't sound like any woman I've ever heard. Her voice made no freaking sense. I was laughing my ass off when I heard that voice. I'm like, this character already sucks, and you gave her the voice of a freaking she-male. Lauren Cohen, I never liked this actress. You know why? Binto. She does Julia Pennyworth. I never knew Alfred had a daughter. I didn't care about her. She looks like Jill from Resident Evil. She just doesn't do it. She's not a voice actress. Kimberly Howell Baptiste that does Minerva, another Binto. Didn't care about her either. She turns into the cheetah at the end, and I'm like, yeah, that kind of was rushed. Another thing, there's too many villains in this movie. You got Black Mask, Minerva, and you have what's his face? You have Talia Ghul doesn't do anything. You have like I said, Cheshire and La Dama. There's too many villains in this, and then those demons that show up at the end. Cool designs, but they don't do much. You didn't need to. There's too many villains. It's only an hour and 15 minutes, guys. This is not The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Rises, or The Batman, or the 60s Batman movie. You don't need more than two villains. Black Mask is cool, but he's not in it that much. He's in the beginning, and then he kind of disappears. I really enjoy like I said, I like the action. When Catwoman's there, the movie really works. It's really about her and her kitty, Isis. They make her sexy. There's a scene where she goes to take a bath and she teases Batwoman. She takes her mask, that worthless mask and red wig off, and she teases her and she's like, nope, I like guys. And like Batwoman is so freaking useless in this. DC, please stop trying to make her a thing. She doesn't work. This character is boring. She wishes she was Batman. She doesn't have any of his freaking charisma. No intimidation. Her voice sounds like a she-man like this. And she doesn't even do anything. She like when I saw the Batarang, I'm like, it's not Batman. They do mention him a lot, but he's not in the film, and it hurts the film a lot. I know they wanted to focus on Catwoman, and that's fine. Don't put Batwoman in there. We don't give a shit about Batwoman. Her show sucked. Her appearances in the crossovers, Crisis on Infinite Earths, that sucked, and Crisis on Infinite and Earth X, she sucked in both of those. She doesn't work as a character. She's not getting her own movie. If you think Gwenpool's going to be painful, Josh, this character has never worked. The only time Batwoman worked was in Mystery of the Batwoman, which is a completely different character. It's not the same version. It's a different version, and she's much better than this atrocity of DC. The worst female character DC's ever made. That's supposed to be a heroine. She's barely gay in this. Like she doesn't kiss any girls. She tries to kiss Catwoman, but she's like, nope, I don't like girls. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of gay agendas. Jonathan Banks did a good job voicing Black Mask. Eric Lopez did Domino 1. Dr. Zin Zin was Ron Ewan. He did okay. Zara Fazal did Talia al Ghul. She was fine. But Stephanie Beatriz is not a voice actor. If she sounds like a she-male again, don't give her a voice acting job. She isn't Grey Griffin, I'll tell you that much. Or Tara Strong, or Hynden Walsh, or any of these other girls. Give voice acting jobs to voice actors. Liz Gillies has done voice acting before. She did Winx Club. So she's got experience, and she's a hell of a singer. She worked really well. Her natural voice, she didn't have to sound like a cartoon. She, was a cartoon, but didn't have to sound like one. And that's the thing. You didn't need all these characters. It could have been Catwoman, her cat, a couple of, like, two villains, Black Mask and Minerva or whatever, and then the other characters could have been cameos. If I don't know these characters or care about them, why are they on screen? They're just filling time, guys. And there's not a lot of time to fill within an hour and 15 minutes. I wish it was a little bit longer, but not with some of these characters. They're blink and you miss it. And I said it already, Hollywood. Enough with the freaking Bentos. I've told you since I saw Black Widow last year. I'm tired of them getting all the roles. I never cared about The Walking Dead. Most of these actors are from TV shows that I never watched. The Walking Dead, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or freaking what was the other one? Well, Arrow I did see, but I didn't see the whole thing. But stop casting people from TV shows. Especially if they're overrated TV shows that should have ended a lot sooner. The Walking Dead should have ended like 5 years ago. Why is this still on the air? Because reasons. But anyway, Liz Gillies saves the movie for me. That, the animation, the action, some of the delivery. And I did laugh my ass off whenever Batwoman was talking like a she-male. The Federation's gone too far. I'm like, that is not voice acting. I don't know what the hell DC did to her voice, but Stephanie Beatriz better not sound like this ever again. Because I'm like, good God, that voice is just horrible. Horribly dubbed. I mean, the voice acting in freaking Batman Ninja was better than this. And that had freaking Tony Hale as the Joker. And it was much better than this freaking any villain here. And it's a little creepy. Like, this is not a movie for kids. Do not let your little girls watch this. It's bloody. It's got a couple of curse words, not a lot, and it's very disturbing. When Minerva turns into Cheetah at the end, she looks like a psychopath, like she's gonna eat Catwoman. It's just it's very unsettling. Her design scared the shit out of me because like, and I'm like, ooh. Yet it still looks better than the one from Wonder Woman 84. But anyway, this movie works. If you've seen Catwoman in other animated films, give this a watch. It's a lot shorter than the Batman, so it's not a long investment of time. And it's pretty badass. Liz Gillies makes it work a lot. And without Batman, look, like I said, there's little Easter eggs of him. But man, I needed somebody more badass than Batwoman. She's not badass. She's a piece of shit character. And nobody likes her. That's the reason why she didn't work for me. And there's a reason why people will forget about her. Once her show is gone, they'll realize what a mistake they made. Trying to get a Batman that doesn't have his balls and is a horrible freaking character. No Batmobile or nothing, just a laughable character. But anyway, it's not about her. This is a Catwoman movie. It works for Catwoman. She is this is her film. It's not like Batwoman steals a film from her. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. I recommend this movie. It's just probably an honorable mention for this year. Not a best of the year, but definitely one of the better animated films I've seen this year. So thanks for watching, and see you later.